Hi, I'm Steve Wolf. I'm a cardiac radiologist and the owner of Neosoft, the company that makes suiteHEART software, the software that saves you time. The way I've configured the software in my office is so that cases are automatically pre-processed when they are sent from the MRI scanner to my PC. This green dot here indicates that pre-processing has been done without any user input. I'm going to launch the case. I like starting in overview mode. Here it shows the images in the order in which they were acquired. You can see the software automatically and segmented the LV endocardium, the LV epicardium, and the RV endocardium on these short axis cine images. It has also identified and segmented the superior vena cava, the mid-ascending aorta, the descending aorta, and the main pulmonary artery on these 2D flow images. It has automatically segmented the LV endocardium and the LV epicardium on the late gadolinium images and identified in pink automatically the area of scar. And finally, it has identified on these pre and post contrast T1 mapping images the LV endocardium, the LV epicardium, and the blood pool. Let me switch to the function application. Here is where you can edit the contours. I'm just going to pick a slice here. There are several ways to edit the contours. My favorite is using these tag points, which you can just grab and drag to where you want the contour to be. But we have several other ways as well. For instance, you can draw manually the contours, or you can also use this nudge tool, for instance, and edit the contours this way. We have other ways of editing these contours as well, and they're available not just on function, but on flow, late gadolinium enhancement, and T1 mapping, and so forth. Finally, as a radiologist, I'd like to take a moment to show you the virtual fellow. It automatically identifies and presents in a standardized fashion the important cardiac images. For example, here you can see the 2, 3, and 4-chamber long axis cines, as well as the short axis images presented from base to apex. They are always presented in the same orientation. They're automatically windowed and leveled for you. A push of the button allows you to see, for instance, the late gadolinium images in the same fashion, and another push of the button allows you to compare, for instance, the function next to the viability, comparing the 2-chamber view, the 3-chamber view, the 4-chamber view, and similarly these short axis cines and late gadolinium images. Finally, without asking you, it even automatically loads and allows comparison of prior studies. So for instance, here you can see the current study, which is number 1, and the old prior study, number 2, allowing you to directly compare the 2-chamber views, 3-chamber views, 4-chamber views, and I like a simpler format this way. You can compare number 1, the current study, to number 2, the prior study, on these short axis images as well. So a very easy way to quickly compare things. You can also see the results right here with regard to what the current results are compared to the prior study's results. And you can do this not just for function, but also for late gadolinium enhancement as well, where you can see the results here. Well, unfortunately, my time is up, but I hope you can see how suiteHEART software saves you a lot of time. Thank you.